Hello, welcome to our playthrough of Civilization 7, and now let's head into our episode. I'm not worried about science or culture. Look at that gold, 110. I am worried about gold. We're actually okay on influence. Oh, it's much more expensive. Now it's 120, not 60. So it must go up every age. Alright, my coggy friend, you're headed into the unknown. What? What the fudge? No, stop. Cancel. I guess only cogs can go in the water. Okay. Should have bought a cog. I'm buying a cog. Alright.
There exists beyond the...
There's astronomy. Yep. And I'm just hoping there's something out here. He's going to take damage. But I know for a fact there's something here. Bazaar first. Is a bazaar ageless? No. So I don't mind slapping it here for the huge bonus. Each resources, each adjacent wonder. Again, not ageless. So here to overbuild on... So why the blacksmith and not the academy? Know what I mean? The academy is not ageless. So why is it choosing the blacksmith over the academy? Also, snag cartography. And not ageless, but there's no good spots for it. I don't mind building over the gardens. We'll go ahead and overbuild. We have some resource. Yeah, I guess. Homeland cities, homeland city. Yeah, so these can only go into cities. I honestly would rather just take the golden happiness bonuses. I know, my friend. We're basically hoping... Oof. He gets somewhere. And enough turns. I can't. Alright, sleep. Uh-huh. Oh! He might make it to safety. So we might throw a settler here, and we might throw a settler here. Depends on how big they are. Alright, you can't go there. I don't want to build an observatory here. I wouldn't mind building an observatory here. So again, resources and wonders. overbuild the altar. That's a 7. There's a good 7 here as well. And we overbuild the library. I feel like overbuilding the library is a good call. So we'll go do that. Go to sleep. Can't move. All right, next turn. Oh no! It flooded! Huh. Use the gold to do that. Oh, well, hold on. Okay. Repair that with gold. No biggie. We'll swap these around. We'll move the settler here. I don't know if he'll make it. Yeah, skip that. Next turn. Oh boy. Already at 4%. We're only 7 turns in. Alright, command units. Step to here. Sleep. Sleep. Okay. Looks like a decent settlement point. I don't know if he'll make it. If he makes it, he'll have to repair. Just barely made it. He has to rest until healed. You do get an observatory. You can overbuild the observatory is resources. Again, I don't know why it's the blacksmith and not the academy. Like, I want to overbuild the academy. Some way to choose would be nice. Here's the barracks. Yeah, it's a weird... Like, this is the absolute... Alright, we'll just overbuild there. Get this. Ooh, treasure fleet. So if we take a look... Poke my nose into that. Okay, so you can't go there. Yet. Next turn. A nap. Wait, do you have 2? 2 melee. You're fully stocked. You are very heavy on the melee. Enough that I'm gonna delete you. But we'll keep one of them around. Okay. Okay. I mean, there's at least one good city up here. So there's 6. Maybe another one down here, 7, and then there's a continent over here.
The map was a model 4.
Okay. Are any lands inaccessible and intuitively, typically by deep ocean? Probably, but there are a few new resources, space to settle. Oh yeah. Establish a settlement in distant lands, then build a fishing quay there, perfectly accessible by water from your homeland. So, what does mastery get? Food. I think getting to shipbuilding. Oh. Interesting. Is the priority. Could be wrong. A wharf. A wharf? Oh, interesting. Is good there. So it won't overbuild the quay. It gets a huge bonus from there. Here it overbuilds the bridge. But wouldn't that then destroy... We're gonna hold off on that. I think we just build it here. Oh, there's a 9 up here. Oh. I'm gonna grab that wharf. Yeah. Skip that. Next turn. Okay. Do we want culture or happiness? How long? 2 turns the next celebration. I'm gonna trigger that now.
I take refuge in the Buddha.
Okay. So, we could grab economics. Oh, that's 4. You know what? Let's grab economics so we can get some trade up and running. We have a narrative choice. Ooh, the Colosseum looms large in the landscape, an awe-inspiring reminder of the games of old. These days, artisans petition to use the space for their vast workshops, but displaced communities are already sheltering within its walls. Do we want happiness? I'm going to take the production. Can grow a town. Production gets us gold. We can choose a celebration. We're grabbing the gold. So either poison ability. Oh, look. Plus 20 protection overbuilding. So commune it is. Surplus influence. So do our trade routes stay is my question. We're gonna local festival you, and we're gonna local festival you. And then we're gonna save the rest. Town specialization available. So, we lost the specialization. Plus 2. I think... Like, food's nice. But I feel like it'll cause me to spiral out of control. I don't know how true that is. Each adjacent mountain. So we want to put this near a mountain. We'll overbuild the altar. Temple over an altar feels good. We'll go ahead and overbuild. We'll get that second settler up and running. Okay, so he can now head out into the ocean. Okay. Head this way. Oh, he'll explore here. You're healing. We're gonna step a little in. And then heal a little more. Okay. Yeah, so we're definitely going to want a settlement here. I don't know if we can upgrade it to a city. Okay, you go there. Yeah, now you're going there. Probably want a settlement in here. Again, I don't... So that's 6, 7. And then the last one will be on new ground. Now, we do have a specialization. So, production on camps, woodcutters, clay pits, mines, and quarries. I mean, production equals gold. I feel like growth can spiral out of control quickly. But we're now at the point where it takes 62 turns to grow. So, I think Farming Town. Right, 15, and that should go to Ba'at. Yeah, 52. And then once that ticks over, I think. Yeah, 32. Great. We'll move the settler at least to here. Use production. Again, a temple over an altar feels good. So here would give us a ton of happiness. We'll go ahead and overbuild you. Move the scout in this direction. Move the settler in this direction. Next turn. Yeah, I know. They should make it. So, again, a temple. I don't think he has an altar. This city has 27. I think we build a fleet commander. Yep. We'll pause on this. And you're going here. You're headed to here. I just want to see. So if we settle here, 1, 2, 3. And that gets us incense, wine, gypsum, One, two, three. We lose out on the wine. We get the chocolate. We get the fish, which isn't bad. We get the dyes. But we don't... I think... that... So... 1, 2, 3. Alright, we're either going to settle here... or here. I don't understand... No matter how you look at it, this gets us everything. It gets us 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10 pieces of land. And a ton of coastal stuff. Here gets us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's it. 6 pieces of land. So I think I have to settle here. If I settle here... Oh, settling here might be the way to go, right? 1, 2, 3. That gets us all this land. 2. And I think that still gets us the fish. I think I'm going to settle here. That no matter where I settle on here, it's a new continent. This will get us the chocolate quicker. We'll take a little longer here. Still gets us plenty of food, and it gets us slightly more land. Potentially. So yeah, I think we're settling here. Let's go to command units. We will head in this direction. Oh, he says. Okay. Again, I understand here. What we do, there's no fresh water. 3, 2, 1. So we're going to miss out on the whales. I think no matter what we do. But I think we'd rather have the sugar. So 3, 2, 1. So we actually probably want to settle like... Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Huh. Here gets us all of this. We miss out on the whales. We miss out on this. But it gets us chocolate. Gets us sugar. He'll scout the rest of this. You're headed there. We should have another settler, which we still... Ah, no. You are headed here, and you're going to shoot across this way and settle here. And that's our 2 intercontinental settlements, I think. I don't think they'll be converted to cities at any point. But I think they will be converted... Both of them will just be converted to food. Because it now takes 30 turns to grow, 25. This is still a reasonable amount of time. Okay. 66 gold. You're building that. And we're gonna want another cell, so we can't build naval units here. We can only build naval units here. Which is why I'm cranking production. I think I still want... One, two... Yeah, we literally have nowhere else to grow here. The most happiness is right here because of the mountain. Or here. Yeah, I think we overbuild the villa. Though it's 6... Maybe we just pump out cogs. You go there. You're headed to here. Actually, you go there. I think our... Well, here. You head back up this way. We'll explore up here. I wonder if there's a quicker connection here. But I think our best connection point is right here.
Wealth circulates like
Great.
blood.
Change policies. That's not what I picked. Maritime law might be useful. We're making 105 science already. What have happiness buildings? Well, it shows out the pet pot for maritime law. That's 102. That's 99. Alright, so... Oh, hold on. Yes. That's what we want. Alright, we can grow another town. Could grab silk. Oh, we can grab elephants. Siam, improved 3 ivory. Cool, so we can play as Siam. We can choose another civic. Now, I grabbed piety, I grabbed economics. Now we're going to go hard Hawaiian. We'll take Ohana first. Ohana means family. I watched Lilo and Stitch. Quite happily. Alright, 498. Hold on. 3330. Yeah, we'll go ahead and give you a boost. You're far away, and we'll do a research collab with you. What is her age from active endeavors you started or supported? So that's why we jumped to 126. Gotcha. So, we're going to start pumping out merchants. Okay. And we can create a religion. Can we name it? With the temple complete, the Hawaiian people can found a religion. Similar to pantheons, religions can boost various parts of your civilization based on the beliefs you choose. More beliefs can be unlocked via the civic tree. Your heroically belief will determine how you will earn relics, which are critical to the Enlightenment legacy path. I mean, I want to kind of do a joke one. And we can name it. So can I do this and rename it? No. So you can either choose one of these, or this and then name it. And we'll call it Azure Stocks. Why can I not confirm? Enter. Enter? Wait. Crabs. Is there something I'm missing? Done. Okay, so I have to click this. Click this. Azure Heavens. Click this. And then I can confirm. So, +2 relics every time we convert a city's state. +2 relics, convert another civ's capital. +1 relic, convert another civ settlement with a temporal altar. +2 relics of another civilization with a wonder from any age. +1 relic in distant lands that is not a city-state. Producing treasure fleets, at least 10 population, 10 rural population, at least 10 urban population. Oh, so if we look, right, 14, 27, 30, no wait, 27, 9, 8, but not, I'm gonna sneeze, hold on. Not a lot of wonders. But we might be able to snag capitals. Right? Capital here we can snag real quick. Capital here maybe we can get to. Capital here we can... Let's try the capital one. Alright, so for science, 8 cultural gold and science for every travel that has an actual wonder in another civ settlement. Culture, gold, science for every wonder. Just straight up +4 gold. I'm just gonna grab tithe. We're gonna boost our gold. Confirm. You may now trade a kahuna, a unit that can convert settlements to your religion. Hold on. I'll be right back. What? Sorry, I had to find somewhere to blow my nose. You will need to convert both rural and urban tile settlements without religions only need to be converted once. Train a kahuna, accept. Alright. Again, I want to throw these in cities in distant lands, not towns. Another town. Oh, did we not? Not a lot of growth here. Gold trade post. I think. How many resource tiles? 2, 4, 8. There's a lot of resource tiles in this city. So I think we're going to do trade for the trade route range. Oh. 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 That's a lot of potential influence. But let's do trade outpost. You're headed there. We decided to head you up north this way. You're headed here, and then you're going to heal. You're headed to here, and you will found a city there. You are headed to here. And then here. And I think the quickest way across is to here. That's 5, 5, yeah. I think this is technically the quickest way across. We're gonna wait a turn and then found a city here. Next turn. Oh. Okay, the Halcyon River flooded. Narrative choice. This is a vast amount of have an eye to their profits. So ton of gold. I'm gonna take the ton of gold. So we can go into grow a city. See, I can't really grow. Steel tech. Oh. Really? But in here, purchase, repair ancient bridge. Repair ancient bridge. Hold on. Purchase. Repair ancient bridge. Nothing I want to build there, but I can purchase a stone cutter here. Again, a stone cutter is ageless. So we'll grab that. And then that's it. If they need a stone cutter as well. We can choose production, kahunas. So let's start training a bunch of kahunas. We'll get the merchant. There's 4. So, yeah. Go there first. You're settling. It recalculated. Right there. And 4 non-split by settling and capturing distant lands. Alright. Just out of curiosity. Golden Age. Keep a religious founder believes. Or explorers get +1 movement speed and unearth artifacts 50% faster, but you lose half your influence. Economic Golden Age. Obvious cities from the previous cities remain, in addition, cities in distant lands gain 2 pop. Or 100% production and gold towards rail stations and ports, and +1 resource slot in all settlements, but you take a 25% cultural hit. Military. Gain 2 free levels in all commanders, and new commanders start with 2 additional levels, but all military units cost, I would assume, 25% more upkeep, and not just to buy, because then that's not really a bad thing. Golden Age, gain an infantry unit and a range unit in all of your distant land settlements. Science. Universities become Golden Age universities. They retain their base yields. Yada, yada, yada. Flight is unlocked with combustion, but all costs, again, I assume upkeep is increased by 50%. Interesting. Anyways, grow a town. That gets us to the chocolate, and I think we're gonna rush. Homeland cities. Interesting. Here. Yeah, fishing quays, granaries, sod pits. So you can only build ageless. Well, no, and then the temple. Oh. Next turn. They're swapping positions.
The king established all
the
his
king
knights,
established all his
gave them lands, and charged them to give mercy.
Okay, so we got feudalism. Feudalism. So that has unlocked food and happiness, and a settlement limit. So while the army commander supports land use, the fleet commander organizes and directs naval units. Okay, so Kahuna has been trained in Ba'at to convert a settlement with no religion. You must use the convert action once anywhere within its borders. If the settlement already has a religion, you must convert both its urban and rural populations. Okay, so we can't do shipbuilding. Does that mean we have to, in order to unlock this, we have to research both of these as well? So let's grab machinery. And I think we're going to want mastery there and mastery here as well. So it takes a while to get to shipbuilding. This mastery gives us the medieval bridge, which we actually want. So I think... yeah, we're going to grab everything in here, including masteries, and then shipbuilding. So an inn is food and happiness. It is not ageless. So replacing our hanging gardens with the inn is probably a good way to go. You don't get much. We do have... we can wipe out the arena, which is a happiness building. Or overrun the market. Yes, here? Again, I would like a way to choose, because given a choice... well, actually, no, I would choose the arena. So we'll do that. And you get an inn as well. So again, we don't get much from our inns here. So I think we overbuild over the garden. And again, it's overbuilding the market and not the bath, and I don't know why. So let's overbuild the garden. Alright, so we start with this religion. So we know there's a capital here. Right? There's at least 4 capitals here, so... right? 2, 3, 4. There's our naval commander. We'll put you there and put you to sleep. Okay, I'm gonna wait till you're full. Okay. Then we'll go here. Yep. It's gonna hurt. But oh no, he might not make it. One, 2, 3, 4. But we can get there from here. Alright, we might lose a settler. I'd rather have the gold. I don't think I'm going to help you anymore. If you're stealing my science... 2 more turns. It'll be tight. Let's see if we make it. I don't think you want, like, unless I find an exceptionally good spot up here. All right, you're done. You're headed this way. Right there, straight to the coast, baby. Okay. So, we do have vegetation. So I think a saw pit here. A vent, because right... Oh, no, that's that. Oh, that's interesting. So... Oh. Oh. Maybe a brickyard's better? Hold on. Fishing quay first. We'll slap that there. And then I'm not sure. Oh, just barely made it. All right. But you're not settling there. I'd rather settle here. I think. I settled it. It does get me this, though. 1, 2... But that is literally, like, no land. Whereas if I settle here, right? Land, 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 land. Yeah, I think settlers go in here. It's making 24 happiness. More pods? Oh, actually... Can you build kahunas? No, you can only build merchants. Alright, let's double merchants here. Let's see what that gets us. Chichen Itza can build a kahuna. Interesting. Oh, Serpent Mound. Not sure I like the Serpent Mound. Let's queue up a couple of kahunas here as well. Okay, and you're headed here. Yep, you're headed there. You're headed to there. We found the Bermuda Triangle. Oh, that's awesome. Thou ever restless sea, God's half-uttered mystery, where are all the ships that sailed so gallantly away? Science and culture. You do you, man. I wonder if we can snag it. Okay. A second settler. So we're gonna want a third settler. We'll cut this kahuna. Next turn. I am not worried about... We're almost triple the silence. Well, that gives us machinery. View tree. Production. Food. And we want bridges. Let's get that production cranking. Then this, then both of these, then this. So we've got about 10, 12, well, a number of turns. We can grow this town. And we are going to want production. But we do want to spread out to here. We have lots of food. I'm going to grab that now. I don't know if it starts producing the treasure fleets now or if there's a research. I will grab that science boost for both of us. Ah, gristmill and a sawmill. Okay, so this is ageless, as is the gristmill. Again, well, here and here are not bad choices, right? But there's, you know what? For now, I'll build the gristmill there, and I will queue up. Yeah, there's a bug going here. All right, so trade. We already have one headed to Cahokia. Athene is 3, and I do want camels, so you can go there. What's... Thank you. There we go. Very weird. And a sawmill here. Feels good. Next turn. We'll probably end around turn 22, 23, I think. Oh my god, there's a huge city potential right here. Just slap it down in the middle, ton of land. I am gonna heal. You need to be on land to heal, don't you? There we go. So we found the new world. It looks like there's a much better city potential, like an actual city. All right, and again, gold boost? Ah, sure, pet caught. This is a kahuna. This kahuna will head in this direction. This kahuna will pop this, accept objective, and then head to Madrid. Okay. Hey, we got relics. Yeah, I think we need temples for relics. Next turn. Heal. Gonna take 8 turns. But you can get, like, a city up here, I think. Can we? No? Alright, go ahead and heal. And then once you're healed, you'll start exploring. We're gonna pass on that. Yeah, queue them both up. Maybe more cogs? We've got gold. We're gonna pass on the granary. I'm not sure. Farms, pastures, and plantations. Space is precious here. Not so precious here, but it takes a ton of gold to get what we want, so...
Nana Ikekumu.
Great. So we take a look at our policies. +4 culture on food buildings. I will sacrifice some of our science. So we're at 90... Oh, shit. We're at 99, slotted in 156. Mastery. That's the improvement. Go ahead, you know, might as well grab them all. Choose production in Chichen Itza. Again, I don't want serpent mounds. I guess you can make kahunas. Or 2 kahunas as well? How many kahunas do I have? pop you. You head there. I feel like I need to build... You know what? A couple of scouts wouldn't hurt. Heal. Travel. Next turn. And we'll get scouts into this land. I mean, we could heal and bypass. And use this settler. You know what? Maybe that's what I'll do. I'll heal, bypass, settle in here. Alright, here's what we're gonna do. Cancel. You head here. You are headed to here. We're building scouts here. You keep exploring. This looks like a pretty thick piece of land. Start that trade route. Resource allocation. Oh, pigs! Might as well. Food and production. And Wailuku. Happiness. In Koba, and we keep the rest as is. It's only going to provide... Yeah, like... I guess we can always change it out later. But again... Right now it's providing 6 gold, 6 happiness. Versus... free food. The 3 of them. Versus 3 food, 3 happiness, and 3 production. Yeah, I think we're good.
I worked my...
Okay. Tech-wise... That mastery. Now the food mastery so we can grow faster. Then bridges, then this, and then shipbuilding. So 2, 6... 8, in about 10 turns, we'll have shipbuilding. This is Chichen Itza. Might as well. And this scout can head here. Yep, you're headed there. This settler. No. Thank you. Can head... Yeah, if we go here to here... Alright. Go there first, shoot across, get to here, and then shoot across. Start a trade route. That gets us a camel. So if we go into resource allocation, you have a camel... You have a camel. Chichen Itza needs a camel. And, oh, jeez. We can give this die... Oh, hold on. What does this do? Ivory here. Happy... Nope. Nope. Happiness here. Happiness production, 30, 35, 62. Alright, you kind of need a production bonus. Just to keep up. Now, are there... Oh, Samarkand? Befriend you. Oh, okay, so we don't need scouts here. So culture, econ, and that's it. Alright, so this scout can head in this direction as well. Alright, next turn. Oh. And this is our last turn. So once this ticks over, we are done. Thank you very much for joining me. We're into the exploration age. Again, very quick game compared to the other things. I think it's fun. I think it's worth $70. Yes, the game has issues. Some things could be done better. It's mostly quality of life improvements and just like looking at systems and going like, all right, what is the point of this system? How can we make it more in line to fit that? Yeah, grabbing this would allow for explosive growth here into production. But I think that's what we're going to do here. But we're going to leave it. So, yeah, I think it's worth the $70. Hold off on DLCs and that sort of thing until they go on sale. Like I said, it looks like they'll be charging $30 for 2 civs, a leader, and a couple of wonders. I don't think that's worth $30. Peek behind the curtain. I got a season pass. Like I said, if you think you're going to go hardcore into this game, getting the original game and then waiting a few months and upgrading to the Founders Pack for $30 is worth it, right? Because either you pay $30 for the first 2 a piece, so a total of $60 for the first 2 DLCs individually, or you get the first 2 for $30 by upgrading to the Founder Pack, or whatever the hell it is. So yes, otherwise, honestly, wait for most of the DLC to go on sale. So 6... I think I'm going to pass on a settlement here. We're definitely going to get at least a settlement down here. Probably up in here. So 3, 2, 1. Right? Like here-ish to try to snag the whales and the pearls. God, that's a lot of whales and pearls. 3. Yeah, so like here, I think I want a city here. Just because 2 whales, 2 pearls, this, lots of land to spread out to. We'll see where things go. But we are done for the day. We're into the exploration age. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other... we need shipbuilding to spawn treasure fleets. Alright, we're getting there. Otherwise, where was I? Like, comment, subscribe, all that, hit that bell, all that jazz, and better check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Bestest, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or, even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.